Hey and welcome back. I am Velvette and I am here to take you along my journey to making my dreams come true as I produce my own independent animated series and help you learn that there is a beautiful, bright life and future beyond abuse so that you can follow your dreams and make them come true too. Tonight, it has been a long day. I had a morning shift today. I'm a night owl and I work night shifts. I accidentally put on my schedule for a morning shift. So I had a morning shift after having a night shift last night. I had a clopening. For those of you who know, you know. So I had a clopening. Then afterwards, I may have just acquired another voice actor for my project to potentially play my main character. As surprising as it is, even though I am an actress and I am a voice actress, I didn't want to have to play my main character because there is another character that I am dead set on playing and my heart is very attached to. My heart is very attached to all of my characters, but my heart is very, very attached to a very specific character. So I will be playing that character. That's another thing. So I may have just acquired my main character voice actress. And after that, I came home, and because I had morning shift, I did not get to dress up for the day, but it makes me feel so happy to get dressed, to go out, to do things, to do creative work, but also have time for myself to see my friends and have relaxed time at the end of the night, which I will finally be having after this. It is after midnight. It has been a long day. But that is the topic of today's video. So today's video is all about the importance of doing things that fill you up with joy and that make you feel connected to you, to who you are. And these things, they don't have to be anything big. It can be as simple as just getting dressed for the day and feeling good and looking at yourself and going, there you are. And it is very important to appreciate your natural beauty as well as your expressive beauty. I feel that it is very, very important to have a very good relationship with yourself in that kind of way. It is just two different kinds of beauty and two different kinds of expressing yourself. But that is something that makes me very happy, and that's very simple. It takes a little bit of time, but it makes me very happy, and it's simple. I would say too, just anything like even engaging with different shows that you like. Maybe like if you're feeling a little bit tired, if there's a show that makes you really happy or lights you up, or a story that fills you up and makes you feel and makes you look at life in another perspective, or it helps you to learn and grow as a person, which is what my story is all about. And but things like that can make you feel happy, and then you can go about your day and think about it and apply it to your life. So do something that makes you feel like you, that makes you feel happy in whatever stage of life you're in. This is for everyone. This is whether you've been through an abusive situation or whether you're just living your life. It's very important to be connected with yourself. We live in a world where society can make it very intimidating to be yourself. It can make it scary for some people. And it's a very hard thing to be yourself sometimes, especially if you are in an abusive situation and, you're being told that, the things that you love are dumb or stupid or silly or make you dumb or stupid or silly, or are shut down or laughed at, or, you know, the things that mean the most to you are being treated like trash. If you are in a situation like that, or if you are recovering from a situation like that, it's very hard because you can really lose touch with who you are. At least for myself, it was terrifying because I have always been a person who has had a very, very strong sense of self. I would actually get a lot of people asking me in high school that were friends, or sometimes people that I really didn't know very well. They would actually ask me, how do you do it? How do you do that? How are you just unapologetically yourself? How are you not scared? How do you do that? And to me, it's because if I'm not, I'm miserable. And I don't settle for that. And I don't want to hide who I am. I love being me. And it makes me happy. And to be someone that you're not, and to be someone to just try to appease others or make others like you, it's devastating. It's miserable, and it's a very, very sad existence. And your light is dimmed and sometimes burnt out. And there are so many people that I've talked to in the support group that I'm in who it's very, very common with narcissistic abuse to lose yourself because you're being told that you fundamentally as yourself are a joke or nothing, or, you know, a waste of space, or, you know, all the terrible messages. And you're conditioned and trained that if you are yourself, you are punished and you are abused. And so you are literally conditioned that it is unsafe to be yourself and that you will not be loved if you are yourself. But that is actually the furthest thing from the truth. When you are unapologetically yourself and you just be, all of life opens up for you. And all of these people want to be in your life. And sometimes that unfortunately means that you really have to filter out. You really have to filter people. Because yes, there are a lot of extremely nice people who will come to you, who will flock to you, and you'll feel so happy and you'll make so many new friends. But there are also a lot of very dangerous, not so nice, scary people who will also be attracted to this, but they'll be attracted to it for the wrong reasons because they lack those qualities themselves. Therefore, they are attracted to it. So you really you attract people into your life, and just make sure you've got a good filtration system inside of you, that you can determine the good people from the not so good people, and that you can hold and adhere to strong boundaries, and do not allow yourself to connect with the people that are not so nice, and fully allow yourself to connect with the people that are very nice. It's just a matter of, like, if you notice that someone's not, you start talking with someone and maybe they seem nice, and if they start showing you that they are not being so nice, that's when you do not give them your emotions. You just don't let them have access to you. You don't tell them personal things. And if they are being extremely manipulative or controlling or scary, if they're trying to pull every last trauma out of you, or if they seem to have malintent, or if you really are just feeling unsafe with them for some reason, like, listen to your intuition, because that is your biggest compass and it will really take you a long way. Listen to your intuition, because it can and will save your life. It really will, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Your intuition will save your life. That is why you were given that gift. And just make sure you trust yourself. and listen to yourself, because that is such a big deal. But be yourself. When you are yourself, people will love you for you. And how amazing would that feel? To know that you're being yourself and it's like, oh my gosh, wow. People really like me and they want to be around me and we make each other happy. And, you know, these people like, oh my gosh, they want to do what I want to do too. Because another thing that happens in abuse is that it's all very one-sided, and it is very difficult, if not near impossible, if not impossible, to take turns. No matter how you ask or advocate or push or however you try, or beg, which please don't. I'm gonna beg you. Please do not beg someone who's mean to you to be nice to you. If you have to do that, please leave. Please find someone nice, because there really are nice people out there. They can be a little bit harder to find, you know, because they are special, they're rare gems, and it is a little tougher to find nice people, but not always. And you will find nice people, so please just leave the people who are hurting you, please, for your own sake, okay? But yeah, it's so important. It is so important to do what makes you happy, and to, you know, have people around you that are like, hey, you know, like, yeah, I want to do this thing that I like, but hey, what about this thing that you like? Let's do this thing that you like this time. And it feels so good. It feels so good. It's like, oh my gosh, wait, I matter? Yes, you matter. Abusive people will make you believe that you do not matter. They will treat you like you do not matter. But nice people will always make you feel like you matter, because you do. You do. You matter. You matter, okay? You matter. So, in whatever situation you're in, and if you have a job that's maybe taking up a lot of your life, make sure that job is not all you do. Make sure that you spend that time when you are not working. I know that you're going to be tired. I know how it is. Trust me, I get it. It's like 12:30 a.m. I have been going the entire day, but I went through a period of time where I would only work and I would just like sleep and not really do too much outside of work. I went through like a little stint of time where I was doing that and I was miserable. But now, even though my days have been completely packed from morning to night and through the night, I feel so happy. And I think that it's like kind of radiating from me. I feel so happy. And I feel fulfilled, and I feel like I'm on the right path and I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing, and I'm on the way. I am currently making my dreams come true one step at a time. It's amazing. I haven't felt this genuinely deep-rooted happiness and I don't even know how long. I feel like my heart's singing. I feel so happy. And tomorrow night, I'm going out for a karaoke night with a bunch of my friends. Like, I'm so happy and excited. And, you know, when you do what makes you happy, even if you're stuck in an abusive situation right now, that was actually something that really kept me from going over the edge, really. It kept me breathing. It's crazy to think about, but while I was in my abusive situation, the abusive relationship that I was in, I would triple book days to feel happy. At the time, I was not actually working a job because I was being abused, and those of you who have been through that, you know how much it affects you emotionally. And I honestly, I was barely able to function. Like, I really was barely able to function. So what I would do to try to get better, because I again, like while you're in an abusive situation, it's very hard to see it as if it was an outside point of view, because you're being gaslit on a daily basis. You're in that fog. You're in the fog of abuse. And it's so hard to see beyond that when you're in that kind of situation. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. You're in a constant state of fight or flight. It's terrifying. But while I was in it, the only way I was keeping myself afloat was, and my ex did not like this. He did not like me seeing other people than him. And it was always by his terms. So it would be this weird mix of neglect and obsession. And it was cyclical. It was like, okay, I'm going to go through a period of time where I'm going to completely neglect you. I'm going to want nothing to do with you. I'm going to tell you I'm busy all the time and make every excuse in the book not to see you, because there was some cheating going on, which was wonderful. Which I found out after the relationship was over, but oh my gosh, so glad that part of my life is over. But, it would go through like weird periods of like, I'm going to neglect you and act like you're just absolute dirt under my feet and I don't care, and I have, like all this other stuff. Like, I'm going to neglect you, but then if I said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to see my friends that day, all of a sudden it's 50 like stinking phone calls, text messages, notification. We had a stupid game that I didn't even enjoy. It was just obnoxious, and I was only doing it to try to have something to connect with him with. But it was a stupid game that all of a sudden I'd get ping, 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 blowing up my phone. If I go and do something else, instead of just sitting around and pining and being sad, if I went and did something else, all of a sudden my phone was blowing up. Oh, what are you doing right now? Who are you with? Come on. Again, for those has-been fans out there, and for Hell of a Boss fans, Valentino mixed with Blitz was my ex. It's awful, but it's true. I can laugh at it now because I'm out of it now. It's, you either laugh or you cry. Those are words to live by. Just you laugh or you cry. But I was double and triple booking my days. So I would have select time period that I would see him, and then for the other portions of the day I would see these ones of my friends, and then I would see my brother, and I would have to slot out. It was literally, I would have 3 sets of plans in one day. But it kept me afloat because I was still seeing my friends and my brother, and I had that support system the entire time, which again, abusers do not like that. And they'll let you know it in one way or another, or multiple ways. But make sure that you stay connected with yourself, because what you love and who you are is what makes you full of life and happy and beautiful, just as you are. Be proud of yourself. And I know it's very, very, very hard if someone is telling you terrible things about yourself and really beating you down emotionally. It's very, very hard to keep engaging with the things that you love. But every little step, if you're trying to get back to yourself, just take a little step a day. Writing means everything to me. And, at the time that had been taken away from me because of the horrible things that were being said to me, and I was being put down about it, and I was being, it was awful. But slowly by slowly, I took little steps, and I have it back now, and it's amazing. So little steps, even if it's like, so for example, with writing, I would say, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to set a timer, and I'll do like 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes of writing, 5 minutes of spending time with my characters, 10 minutes. I'll set this day aside, and I'll have this day, I'll write for a couple hours like I used to do every single day. And slowly over time, you get back to it, and you find the things that you love again, and you're able to reclaim those things. So, and then you'll feel amazing again. You'll feel so good. So always make sure that you're doing things that make you happy, that make you love yourself and love your life and love the time that you have here, because that matters a lot. It really does. And sleeping is great. Get sleep. Please get sleep. It's hard to get sleep in today's world, okay? But, get your sleep. Try to eat as best you can. But don't have that be everything. Make sure that you're doing things that fill you up with joy and make you happy and make you feel like who you are. Everything spooky and fun and supernatural and cozy and gothy and vintage and expressive and all the creepy, fun, spooky things. They make me so happy. And all the creative things, all the filmmaking and writing and projects and always having a new project and always having something new and creative to work on, that makes me light up like nothing else. And it makes me feel full and not empty, because abuse will make you drained. It will make you feel empty. Get your life back. There is a beautiful, bright future waiting for you after abuse. You can get out of this. You can do this. You can stay gone. I believe in you. I know you can do this. I know you can. I know it's hard. I know that the trauma bond is very hard, but I believe in you. You believe in you. Believe in yourself, because you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. I promise you. And like I said, I'll be here. I'll be trying to help you to get there, to get to the place where you feel good again and you feel happy again. You feel connected to yourself again. And like I said, this is for everyone, because a lot of people have trouble with this. A lot of people have trouble doing the things that make them happy, being themselves. So I hope that this helped you and that you do something that makes you happy. Do one thing right now that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel like you, even if it's for 5 minutes. You can do this. And now for a really fun little mini vlog that I did with my sisters when I went to the diner. I'll probably have that be a separate video. But yeah, I already said the things I'm doing to get towards my dreams. Acquiring a new voice actress. And just continue. I set up a whole Kickstarter plan and everything. It's very exciting. I am on my way. I can't wait for you to see the incredible, beautiful stories that are finally going to be shared with the world. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and just know you are worth so much exactly as you are, and there is only one you. You yourself, by existing, make the world special. You are exciting. You're wonderful. You are filled with so many beautiful things. Be you, because this world wouldn't be the same without you. You make a huge difference, whether you realize it or not. Thanks for sticking around, and I will see you next time. Have a great night.